Yo, 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 Taurus. Welcome back to Key Wisdoms to Row. My name's Ruth. This is Tiny. I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. And this, my darlings, is your reading, your in-depth intuitive tarot reading for the time between the 21st of September and the 5th of October. We're going to pull some cards. The first row of cards, last week of September. The second row of cards, first week of October. We're also going to fill out. I'm just vibing to this week, so just just enjoy it. I mean, just enjoy. Look, our vibe is chill, okay? We're also going to look at some key energies and outcomes for the time period. Okay, my darlings, I've shuffled, I've meditated. I'll do a little bit more on camera so you can see me do that, and then we'll get started on your reading. This is definitely your reading. It seems like you've just fallen out of the of the deck. Okay, my darling Taurus. Now, that's how I deal the cards, because I do work intuitively, so I connect with the energies. Doesn't make any sense to anybody else, doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but it's a real for me. Okay, don't ask me why they're in this order. I don't know, but we've got September, we've got October, and our key energies and outcomes. Now, this is the card at the base of your reading. The card at the base of the reading is the overall energy or experience of this month, or the perspective that you need to see this time period through. So, without further ado, sorry, Tiny. All right, Tiny, you chill. Sorry, Mummy was just being a bit noisy then. You go sleep, baby. Good boy. Okay, see, I walk my dog up. Okay, so we've got... You can chill, baby. Oh, bless him. Okay, so we have got, my darlings, the Six of Cups. Now, sixes are on the tree of life. Number 6 is number of beauty. And when I think about beauty, I always think about it as being something that an appreciation for something, to recognize the value of something. That for me is what beauty is, or a definition. And in this instance, with it being our emotions, this is about recognizing the value of your emotional experiences, ones that may have passed, obviously, things that you've been through previously in the past, but what they also remembering, reminiscing the joy of past experiences with the Six of Cups. So there could be some... Well, let's have a look. I won't talk about... People hate when I talk about reconciliations, but it's something that does happen in life. But I feel like there's a sweetness. I feel really warm in my third chakra, actually, right now. Like there's something precious that you find or that you remember or that you come across. It's a beautiful feeling, actually. It feels really beautiful. Okay, so first key energy of the month. Important message. This is a very important message for you. And it's the Nine of Swords. Now, nines are all about our awareness. Awareness. Trying to understand. Well, not even trying to understand. It's about knowing something, understanding something, having something communicated to us. In this instance, with it being sword energy, it's about our thoughts, mind, clarity, consciousness, communication. What we say and think, what we allow ourselves to say and think, and becoming aware of the things that we think, that our perspective. It's everything being, the veil being lifted in a way on our conscious mind and with the sword energy. And so that can feel quite overwhelming at times, but it shows that you know. It shows that you've learned or that you're learning this month. And knowing this, knowing what you desire, knowing what you want, understanding these feelings, this is going to hit you. And that's a real good thing, because if you don't know, then you can't grow. That's one of my little phrases, you can keep that. Well, you can't I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. I'm not joking. I'm going to make these t-shirts. So it's really important this month that you recognize, if I don't know, then I can't grow. And this is you knowing. This is you engaging, knowing what you feel, recognizing what you think and what your perspective is. The truth. It's the truth time for you, Taurus. The truth time is for you. Now, okay, that's just one card, isn't it? I felt like two. So let's look at September then. So we start with the Page of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Hierophant, which is your card. And we've got to clarify with the Hierophant. Okay, so my darling, we start with the Page of Wands. So we've got to think about pages. Remember, we've got pages, then we've got knights, then we've got queens and kings. So we are graduating with maturity through each of these stages as we move through the wand energy. Now, the pages are uncertain. We don't know the outcomes, but we feel the connected to that energy. So in this instance, it's our wand energy. This is if you've ever felt excited or trepidatious or anticipated anything, if you've ever felt when you feel really alive and awake and really motivated, all that is wand energy. It's a real physical experience. Wand energy is your chi, your ki, your life force, okay? The thing that our creativity, our joy, all that thing that's wand energy. And the page is masculine, so we're acting on, so we're feeling it and we're taking actions related to what we're feeling, unsure of the outcomes, unknowing what's going to be, but it means that something that you're anticipating, something that you want, something that you desire, something that you feel drawn towards, you're wanting to start taking action towards that in the month of September. Unsure of the outcome. The pages, we don't know. We're not king, we're not queen, we're a page, but we're feeling that urge to move with the Page of Wands. So what are you wanting to move towards? Maybe it's got something to do with the Six of Cups. Maybe there's a feeling that you've lost, that you once had, that you want to get back to, or a person or a job or a state of wellness that you were at that you want to get back to. There's maybe that's the feeling that you're wanting to go toward. And we have this Ten of Wands here. So when we have the tens, the Ten of Swords especially, but the Ten of Wands also really are kind of acting a way of a death, in a way, transformation. The Death card. So what we mean is what we mean is that there's a lot that's come before this card. So we get to the The number 10, there's a lot that's come before it. There's a lot that's preceded this energy. You have been working really hard, distracting yourself, not looking up, not focusing on this, not focusing on how you feel, potentially how you feel about somebody, not focusing how you feel about a specific job, a specific lifestyle choice. You've not been focusing on it, but it looks like the awareness is coming through for you. The strain of not being aware, the strain of ignoring your feelings, that feeling of warmth and of sweetness that this job or this person gave to you, ignoring that, focusing on other things and ignoring that, that's what's coming to an end in the month of September. We've only got a couple of weeks, a week or so left now. That's what's coming to an end in the month of September. So you're moving out of this energy and you're moving into the energy of the Knight of Cups. So again, your energy here, the energy that you're moving into, is you're wanting to move, as I said. So we're graduating from page to feeling that energy and that urge to reconnect almost with this part of ourselves, or this person, or this job, or this thing that we had feelings for, or that made us feel good, that we liked. We're feeling that urge, or feeling that urge to move towards it again, or to move to sort of recreate a similar sort of experience in your life. You're no longer wanting to distract yourself with work, with strain, whatever. And this is you again. You're graduating page now to the Knight. So we're moving, we're taking action. Masculine energies are always about the actions that we take, the actions that we take out in the world. So you're moving, you're taking action, and this is about related to your feelings, to your emotional and to your intuitive body. Cups energy is about our emotions, intuitive body. It's linked to our divine feminine. So our divine feminine is our inert and innate wisdom, knowledge and understanding, and the imprint that our experiences have on us, what they leave us with, what they teach us, if you will. These are the things that you are now acting on. We still don't know the outcome because we're still not the king or the queen, but we still wish to act on all of those things that I just talked about, okay? So now, which is what the cups represent. So now we come to you. So this is you self-actualizing. So this is you have these thoughts, you have these feelings, then you feel the will or the want to take action and to lay down the ignorance, not ignorance, the distractions that you've had, or the things that have distracted you, the workload, whatever, to lay those down and to start to respond to what you now know, what I now feel, what I understand I now know, what I've been blocking out, what I didn't want to see. And you are going to show yourself. You are going to be yourself. You are going to do what the Hierophant tells us to do, which is you can live your life or somebody else's. You can live by your rules or somebody else's. That is what the Hierophant, that's a message in a nutshell of the Hierophant. You can live by your rules or somebody else's. And by your rules, that could be your inner, intuitive world, or you can think of that as God or as karma or whatever. But that's the question that you're asking yourself. Because as you know, fives is all about change. And there's something about Taurus. People think that Taurus is stubborn. I don't see it as stubbornness. It's about only wanting to move on, to move forward, to move on, to make progress. If you fully understand where you've currently been, you need to understand where you are now fully in order to move on to the next step, in order to take that next step. And you will not move unless you understand this. If I don't understand, I need to understand this before I go there. I ain't going here. I can see it, but I ain't going here until I understand what this is and why I've been here and what this was all about. Well, that's typical of your sign. Typical. And I like to, I'm using stereotypes, but that's typical of your sign, if you will, or stereotypical of your sign. And it's looking like in the month of September, end of September, you know what this is. You understand. You come into that awareness, and that's then what moves you forward. And you can start showing yourself, being yourself, listening to yourself. Clarifying card for you is another 5. So again, as I said, 5s indicate change. And this is that energy, as I said, you feel it. You feel that difference. You feel that change wanting to come through. And it's starting to seep out of you. So even though you're having, this is in the mental body and in the energy body, the things that you're realizing and learning and feeling and shifting, those shifts that are occurring in your energy body, in your emotional body, in your mind, the shifts that are occurring are actually starting to manifest out in the world, are actually starting to want to be seen in the world. So, ordinarily, I'd say that usually with this card anyway, but it's even more significant because you've come out with this card, because your energy has come out with it, because it shows that you want to show yourself who you are, you want to show the world who you are, your friends, your family, this person, this job, whatever. You want to start to show that. And what you're going to try to do, because I know that you will try to do this, Taurus, you will try to hold yourself back and you will try to not let yourself show. You don't want to show, you're feeling that. And it might be that it's about another person. I don't want to say reconciliation, but it might be that. Or it might be that you have to apologise for something. And you've come into the realisation that, yeah, do you know what? I was wrong in that actually. And actually you feel that it's time to make the apology, or to tell the truth, or to ask for what you needed and you didn't ask for before, to tell the person, do you know what, yeah, you did hurt me, and you feel that those things and you want to do those things, but you may hold yourself back. This is that feeling in a way of wanting to hold yourself back, but you can't, because change gonna come and the process has been ongoing. So karmically, and even with the balancing of the scales of Libra season, karmically, it is time for you, and you feel it, for you to have these conversations, Taurus, okay? So let's look in October and let's see if you actually do it. So we've got the 3 of Wands. So this is expansion, truth, self-actualization as well, in a way. Page of Swords, 9 of Cups, and yay, okay, Taurus, get in. Round of applause for you. What do you reckon, Tiny? This is good, isn't it? They've done good, Taurus, haven't they? Yes, Taurus, I'm loving that. You chill, Tiny dog. You go sleep. Sorry, Ty. I'm being a bit noisy. Ty, I'm waking dog up here. It's usually the other way around, isn't it, Tiny? It's usually. So you've done so well, actually, Taurus, because what this shows is the number 3s are about our expansion. And look at that, actually, while I'm saying that, number 3s are about our expansion. They are. Number 3s are about our expansion. Let me just have a drink of water. You okay, baby? You lie down. You lie down there, good boy. Now, number 3s are about our expansion. And in a nutshell, what I mean by that is, excuse me, that water, I drank that a bit quick. It's linked to your 3rd chakra as well. So what we mean in that space about self, 3rd chakra, all that stuff, is you being comfortable being you in the world. So that means you being comfortable letting yourself be seen and letting yourself be authentic, and you actually being comfortable being authentic in the world. So number 3s are about our expansion, because the more we do that, the more that shows that we've got more compassion for ourselves. That shows that we're healing. That shows that we can have more compassion for other people. That shows that we can be honest, that other people can be honest with us. But this is what we mean by expansion. It's like a wave. It's like you get to, you be truthful, you be honest, it's reciprocated by others, it grows, it multiplies, and then expands, and blah, blah, blah. So that's what I mean by expansion. And that growth and expansion in the mind, in your mentally, physically, and emotionally, i.e. a growth of wisdom, a growth, and a continual growth of wisdom. This is what's beautiful about the number 3. I love the number 3. Anyway, so 3 of I digress, darling. Anyway, 3 of Wand energy. 3 of Wand is really about, you've done the work previously, and now because of the work that you've done previously, there's an opportunity for you to there you to walk through that door and to reap the rewards almost. This is a card of anticipation. You anticipating the things that you want to do, the things that you would be happy to do, the places that you now want to go and understand that you want to go. And that might involve a form of work and research. So remember, with the pages, so we don't know everything that we can do. We know what we want to do, but we might need more information. We might need to find more things out. We might need to do more research. We might need to, they call this a stalker card because the fastidious nature of the Page of Swords, detail orientated, almost in a way similar to Virgo in that sense, this energy, because we're looking for it, we're trying to find out, we're trying to understand, we're trying to come to conclusions, we're trying to work things out, we're trying to get people on side, so this is why all those things, that's why in a shorthand it's easy to call it the stalker card. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could mean that I'm not doing love reading necessarily, but for some people this is a straight up love thing, where you've been avoiding somebody, they've been avoiding you, but you feel, no matter what you tell yourself in your head, your feelings just ain't gone anywhere. Your feelings are still there. You still have these feelings for this person, and it's time to act on this person. It's time to act on it. So you sort of hold yourself back in September, but come October, first week of October, you start not stalking them, but you're looking them up online. You maybe put your feelers out. You maybe contact them. They maybe contact you. Whatever. So it could be that type of scenario for some people. But we'll not look at love. Let's just look directly at the energies. So this is you, the actions, because all the masculine cards are active. So it's all about the actions that we take, the things that we're doing out in the world. So this is you trying to gain clarity, trying to gain understanding, trying to communicate, okay? Because there's, as I said, there's a sense of the feeling is beautiful. I can't explain what it feels like now when I'm here. But it feels so gorgeous and warm and real. Inside you, there's a place within us where maybe people feel emptiness. It's like that place that felt empty is filled with this. So whether it's a person, if it's a person, go back to that person or speak to that person or find out where they're at or talk to them, or that is that type of energy. Because if it's a job, go back to that line of work, find out how to train for it, how to go in, because the feeling that it gives you or they give you is it's like it fills a hole inside you, and you physically feel different with this person or doing this job, or it's that significant. It's beautiful. It is your wish fulfillment also. So whether it's work, I don't see no pentacles energy here, but it could be work for some people. It could be a creative endeavor, because the wand energies are always created to our creativity, because obviously our life force. So it's always created to our creativity, and it could be on an enterprise. So if you've got your own business or that type of thing. It's definitely your wish fulfillment, something that you know and understand, because remember, nines are about our awareness. Know and understand that makes you feel good and that you want and that gives you a joyful abundance, and that maybe you haven't acted on that up until now, up until October. But it looks like I just had another message then. I'll come back to that message in a second. It looks like you found and understand what your wish fulfillment is, what really truly fills you up, what really truly makes you feel whole and feel good. And even in September, though you know it, you may, and you feel like you want to go towards it, you may not. Some of you will, actually. Some of you will. You'll wait till the end of, you might wait until around the 23rd, or the sun entering Libra, because that's active. Sun enters Libra, so sun's active, the actions that we take, and that creates balance. And that's what I was going to say about these two things. It's about balance here. I feel like a balance. So it could be two people involved. It could be you and somebody else, but it's you and a commitment to something that you love anyway. Whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's whatever, art or whatever. There's a real balance that this person, thing, whatever, brings to your life that fills you up. And this energy here, the Three of Cups, this is my yes queen card, because this is the universe celebrating you, going, yes, you've done it, you've listened to yourself. You've been led by the universe or by your intuition. And that wisdom is what's guided you, and that wisdom is why we're celebrating you, because you have listened and you have responded in the way that fills this up, that fills up your cup. So your cup it's as if you know the person or the thing that will fill your cup up, but you have avoided it, ignored it, not been able to engage with it for whatever reason. And it's as if now we come into this end of September, beginning of October, now you're able to engage. You want to engage, you're able to engage, and you're going to, hopefully. I hope. The universe is celebrating. Oh my gosh. I mean, we can look at lovers as a commitment to self. So that balance that we feel, because number 6, beauty, balance. So you are really coming into that balance, where you understand. I can't believe how beautiful that is. Where you understand I'm really happy for you. I'm sorry, I'm like distracted because I'm like, I hope this happens for you. Sorry, I'm distracted. I can't tell you why, because you never know who's watching, but I'm distracted. But anyway, you know what the lovers mean, so you don't need me to tell you. You're coming back to yourself, and you're coming back to potentially another person as well, for some of you. I mean, I feel like for you guys, wow, I'm gonna do your screenshot because I can't talk at the moment. I'm sorry, I cannot talk right now. I can't talk. I'm just gonna move these so I can take a thumbnail, and I'm not spoiling the whole reading for you. I cannot talk right now. I'll give you a little hint that the love is there though. I can't talk right now because I'm actually really like, I just hope that you do it, because this is your outcome card. So the outcome's love. So whether it's a person that you love, whether it's a job or a situation, or whether it's you, the outcome of this time period is love. It's love. It's finding, as I said, there's a hole that is filled by something, by a person, by a job, by an endeavor, whatever it is, and you can have that thing, that person, that job, that well-being. You can have it by the end of this time period. But you're the active one. These cards are all masculine, all of them. So this means that it's you, or cross-watcher if you're watching cross-watching, it's you that's taking the action. Masculine, 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 masculine. They're all masculine cards, apart from this one and this one. This is the universe celebrating you for the actions that you're taking. So it's about taking action. We've got the divine feminine, divine masculine here in the lovers card, Adam and Eve. But a beautiful reading. Taurus, I'm going to leave it there because I'm like, I can't. Leave me your comments because you know what's going on here. I can't even, Taurus. Oh my God, what a beautiful reading. Okay, my darling. So go after the thing, the person, the thing that you love, because there's a huge amount of balance and love that can be brought into your life by doing that, okay? I hope you like this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already, and feel free to share this video with your friends, your family, on your Instagram, your Facebook, etc. You can find out the key astrology details below, even though I show them you can find out the description below, and you can also watch my September astrology video, which, my darlings, is fabulous because it's astrology my way. And yeah, check that out. Check out the Key Wisdom playlist for everything mindfulness, meditation, and tarot. And do not forget to follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook for extra little snippets all about individual tarot cards, spirit messages, numerology, etc. Okay, my darlings, I will be back with you at the beginning of October with your love reading, which some of you might be very interested in. Also, Taurus, check out your love reading for September if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here, my darlings. Have a wonderful couple of weeks, and I'll see you again very soon with your brand new readings. Take care, my darlings. Bye.